guys, back for my second video today, and to everyone's liking. I don't know why everybody loves tier list. We're gonna get into the top 15 LRs. My my list is gonna be hella controversial. To be honest, I don't. How do I say this nicely? There's no nice way of saying I don't give a fuck what you think, and I don't give a fuck what you say in the comments. But let's get right into it. Number 15 is Namek Goku. When he first came out, everyone was shitting on him. For the new red zones, he's amazing. For the hardened full fight, he's not. But I'm gonna put two. They're around the same. In the hardened full fight, Frieza is better. In the red zone, Goku is better. So it's a shared spot. Goku can, like, you have to put defensive equips on Goku, by the way. It's better, like, personally, in my experience, better than full dodge. If you give him the defensive equips, he's gonna tank, and his defense is gonna ramp up really well. And he stacks way faster than Frieza as well. Frieza has 70% damage reduction, but he only guards for one turn, while Goku has 6 turns, while having only 50% damage reduction. Not a big deal. Let's move on to the next one. It's Goku and Frieza. You can shit on this unit as much as you want. Frieza sucks, yes. You get Frieza, float him off. If there are not a lot of attacks in the third slot, you come back, you switch him to Goku, and that's it. Goku doesn't die. Goku's really amazing. It's just that the Frieza portion of the card is so shit. But guess what? You only need to deal with it for one rotation. After that, he's good. Not much to say about this unit. Frieza hits hard, Goku tanks like really well. And yeah, that's about it. "13. Evolution Blue Vegeta. If you're gonna yap in the comment section, good for you. If you're arguing that this dude is bad, you're actually hella stupid. Evolution Blue Vegeta, like, I'm putting him 13, but he's easily up here, like 9, 10. It's not because Vegeta's my favorite character. I'm being an objective man. This dude, slot 2 or 3, he's actually invincible. You're gonna be like, oh, well, the new fight has an AoE, and he locks in. Okay, I get it. He gets locked in slot 1, supered. He's actually, no, the Jiren portion is later on in the fight, so it's not that big of a deal. The Jiren portion is later on in the fight, so he's probably gonna have his 30% up, and his defense is gonna be around 1.7. He might die from the super attack, but if Jiren locks him and he gets the AoE and he's in slot 2 and he AoEs in slot 1, Vegeta's completely fine. Even at 55%, like, I've done it a million times. And in slot 2 or 3, he can't be killed. He takes double digits from super attacks. If you get him his 10 orbs, even if you get him 8 or 6 orbs, he tanks super attacks. In slot 2 or 3, he's very, very reliable. His only issue is you can't put him in slot 1, but that's not a big deal, to be honest. I've seen him eat a 7 million super attack for double digits at slot 2. But it's up to you. You guys wanna be weird about him? Sure. Next is Gogeta. He fell off from the good old days. He's still good. He's not as good as before. One sec, sorry, I was texting. He's not as good as before. He can get caught nowadays, but yeah, that's about it. Janemba, I've seen people saying he's shit. Janemba's really good. These two have a 50% chance to dodge super attacks. Oh, will Jiren cancel? Yeah, on the last phase, and if they super, they're not gonna die from the attack. Yeah, they're just good. But Evolution Blue Vegeta could argue to be better, and I think even Goku. I mean, the Goku portion is better, but yeah. Actually, you know what? That's a bit better. I'm more calm now. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Next is. It's the number 10 spot, right? He should be. Yep. He's number 11 shared with Vegeta, he's not number 10. This Broly is really good. He has his tank, he could tank. His domain is really good, and he has a revive, and he leads a really good team. Next is Tech Broly. The thing is with Tech Broly, I'll put them here, both Brolys at 10. The thing with Tech Broly is he could get caught because his guard is only in slot 1, and if Jiren locks him in slot 2, he can get caught, and his damage reduction does run out. What you can do is float him off, keep him in his base form. He won't do anything because his base form is useless after his first turn. And then once you enter the hard portions of the fight, you just transform with him. He's gonna have a 76 damage reduction. And that's it. But right now, like for the hardened foe fight, he's really good. But for the red zone, which I'm counting as the main fights, he's good, but he's not as good as before. He just can tank. His damage has always been mid. This dude's damage always has been mid as well. I know I said top 15, but we're gonna have more than 15. Next, where is he at? I'm just also doing this off the top of my head. Should be, yep, there he is. Gotenks is really good. He also runs into the same issue as these guys. I mean these two and this guy. His damage reduction can get like it runs out, but against Ki Blast Super he tanks them, and after supering he's fine against normal. So that's normal, and he also has a tank or die. It's better than dodge or die currently because the hardest fight does cancel dodge at the end, so he can technically tank it. So it's not that big of a deal. Next is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is really good. I've seen him getting slandered. This dude can eat like 6 million super attacks. He's fine. Sometimes you can even run him in slot 1. He's good enough defensively and offensively. Offensively, he's really explosive in the first few turns, and later on he has guaranteed crits, but does one super attack. I mean, it's a give and take. He's really good. Like His number 8 spot is justified. Number 7 is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's up here on the list. Usually I would have done this, but this is after the 7th tier Easy Ace, so he has a higher value with his support. The thing is, Super Saiyan 4 Goku before super attacking and building up, he's kind of a fish. He has the Super Saiyan 3 portion has a 70% chance to dodge and stuff, but like overall his defensive turns before attacking is even worse than Vegeta. So, and after attacking he's really good, but he can't really eat super attacks like Vegeta after attacking. But his support and his damage reduction and his linking makes him really good with the new LR Super Saiyan 4 that came out. Number 6, the fallen king, bro. He's at a top 5, in my opinion at least. He's good. In the hardened foe fights, he's still as good as before. If you build him correctly, I'll give you that. You need defensive equips on him. Other than that, in the Jiren fight, later on he can get caught. His things can run out, but if you get 8 hits, you're good enough, and you can save his active, which will give him another turn of like having high survivability. So he's not like that. He's not bad at all. Like his first 3 turns invincible, and then you save his active. You put it when his damage reduction runs out, and then you have another turn of invincibility with him, and then later on, like if the fight is still going, you can hide him under Vegito, stunt or stuff like that. So it's not that big of a deal. He's still up there, and he also has the key support. But please, guys, stop sucking him off on Twitter. Next, number 5 is Great Ape Vegeta. Currently in the meta, especially with this guy around, and the Super Gogeta team, because he's also he's getting 220%, and he's giving them damage reduction. He is pretty much a Beast Gohan, but without having a turn restriction. So he's just the prime Beast Gohan. Like he goes in, he hits harder than Beast Gohan outside of Beast Gohan's active turn. He tanks as well as him, but no turn restriction. Next, I know people are gonna hate me for this one. This one specifically. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The main reason I'm putting the gods on top of him. His damage reduction for the first turn, the gods have the same exact damage reduction, although Gogeta can get more orbs and he has 100% damage, so his first turn is invincible. But a 77% damage reduction with 3.6 million plus defense and guard is the same as 100% damage reduction. So their first turn they're gonna tank exactly the same. After their first turn, Gogeta has 50% damage reduction if he's below 50% HP. But let's say you're not below 50% HP, you're gonna get around 3 rainbow orbs per turn, so that's 30% damage reduction. He's gonna tank everything perfectly. But the gods will have 2 more additional supers, so they're gonna have a higher defensive number stat than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and they have a 70% chance to dodge with guard. Like they both guard. But the thing is, you guys are telling me, what if the boss the boss cancels dodge? The boss that actually cancels dodge is an AGL boss that even if he cancels their dodge before super attacking, they're still gonna tank the hit. There is actually no argument for Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 being better, even currently. And who's gonna age better? It's the gods as well, because they're gonna have a medium chance to dodge, and then with 4 Rainbow Key Spheres, because they double Rainbow Change, or Orb Change, they're gonna have a 70% most of the time chance of dodging. That's just my opinion. Uh, so they're number 3. Where are they? Yep, I explained the difference. I mean, in base form, they're exactly the same, just different links. And then we'll just grab the last two. Gogeta at number 2. I don't think I need to explain that. Gogeta is is a bit worse than Vegito, but I think Gogeta might age better, especially with the Veko active skill and the support. But that's not gonna happen this year. Maybe by next year you'll find that Gogeta might be a bit better than Vegito. This is my tier list. If I'm gonna put them in, let's put them now in tiers, like since this is the order. Okay, let's put them in tiers. So Z, S, A, and B. Vegito, I mean, let's put that at Z, 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 Z. That's just for Vegito, to be honest. These two are on a level by their own. He could be argued in there. Yep. And then the rest are all together. Man, for fuck's sake. You guys might think it's a really bad tier list, but based on my experience, I've been playing the game for 9 years and a half. I mean, not half, 9 years and a few months. This is one of probably the better ranking of characters. These two are getting massive hated on, and these two are getting massively sucked. Okay, I get it for Beast Gone. Like, you can suck him off. I don't care. He's actually still really good, but Broly, uh, this Gogeta is probably gonna fade out soon, and it's, to be honest, it's understandable. And yeah, that's nope. Let's let's get that here. And yeah, that's my tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.